What's up, gang? What's going on? Yeah, we back and it's time for a tea party. See what I'm talking about? Alright, gang, check this out. This video is gonna be about how she got out the room. Now I went live previously a couple of times and they were throwing it out there. Hoping some people would catch on because it was like a study video. Alright. If y'all see this on the screen, I'm finna tell y'all how she came out the room, right? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Watch this, gang. I'm gonna read number 23. I'm gonna blow the screen up for y'all. Alright. At 2:30, Kenneka was last seen by her friends. That's at 2:30. And at 3:32, she was last seen on surveillance footage entering the kitchen of the hotel. She passed several employees who failed to prevent her from entering the kitchen. Now, I show y'all the cleanup crew in the kitchen, sweeping, mopping, and all of a sudden, when he get through cleaning, the floor dry, and he picking coins off the floor. All right. Y'all remember this? Abrina Mays? No. I was gonna drive where I walked back through the doors. That's the first thing they said. You gonna have to drive cause Kenneka drunk. Right? Okay. Keep this in mind. They know she drugged up. Remember this text. Rose might have told not to speak what happened. I can't help my friend if I wanted to. Now you want to know if these is a real account and this her real account? All right, let me keep going right quick. I'm gonna keep going right quick. Let me boom. Do y'all remember this? I want y'all to read that carefully. And what do it say? Dion and TY already had the $200 for me. And he told me that we wasn't gonna do nothing to my friend. Right? Now check this out, the text that was on the Snapchat when the pressure was coming on. The very beginning on the Snapchat they was going back and forth on. fucking nigga in the red was talking to his friend saying he gonna bet $200 he was gonna fuck Kenneka by the end of the night. And by this time, she is really drunk. Yes, they kept giving her drinks and shit. Notice drinks and shit. And I stood there on the behalf and watched her get drunk. Alright? Now this is what the police report said about this. Now let's see if this shit real. Between the hours of 12:30 and 1:30. Check this out what I told y'all about 1 o'clock and 1:30. Kenneka sent a text to somebody in her family at 1:30. You just seen the receipt what Monifa was talking about. Now, in the paperwork, Crown Plaza in Rosemont with T.Y. identified as T.Y. Roller, we know, and who? Damn. And watch what it say. Unable to provide additional information on Dame, he went to the party because it was for his friend, blank blank, and stated he not sure what time of the arrival. But now look, he said at the top it just said 12:30 to 1:30, an hour difference. So now he said he don't know what time he sure he arrived, but advised Kenneka Jenkins was at the party when he arrived, and he didn't seen her since 2013. And his party with the group of girls almost every weekend and know her from the hood. If you didn't see her from 2013 and you know her from the hood, so he lying about something, right? Cause how you gonna be from the hood, ain't seen her in 2013, but you just said you see the friends at the party all the time. Ain't it was a saying that once you see Kenneka, you see her friends. All right. He stated Kenneka Jenkins and her friends were happy and drinking. Now look, watch this. Y'all see that? Dion and T.Y. had $200 for me and told me that they wasn't gonna do nothing to my friends. Right? Y'all see that, right? So now it makes sense, don't it? All right. He said he remembered Jenkins with a smile on her face and drinking Hennessy from the cup. Fucking niggas in the red talking to his friend, saying that he was gonna bet $200 he was gonna fuck Kenneka by the end of the night. And by this time, she was really drunk. Yes, they kept giving her drinks. Thumb me up, Jack, right now. Thumb your boy up. Now look, this the text they was sending way in the beginning, right after this shit happened. And everybody was reading this shit was like, man, wait a minute, this is a fake ass account, man. There's a lot of fake ass accounts going on and all these old No, this the real deal, Jack. That's why you always screenshot shit and keep it. Alright. In the police report, he said he remembered Kenneka Jenkins with a smile on her face and drinking Hennessy from a cup. That's the same thing what Monifa just said, didn't it? All right. As the party went on, he remembered seeing Kenneka. He remembered seeing Jenkins drinking from the bottle of Hennessy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, she was really drunk. Yes, they kept giving her drinks and shit, and I stood on the behalf and watched her get drunk. Man, ain't that a payout? Same shit, right? And with the police report, all right. He seen her drinking from the bottle. He saw Jenkins got messy and fell asleep for a short period of time on the bed. And no one was messing with her or being inappropriate. Now, why would they say all this in this paperwork and Monifa bagging this shit up, but showing y'all what's going on? Nobody was doing nothing appropriate to her, you know what I'm saying? She fell asleep. She got drunk and was drinking at the bottle. Ain't that the same shit what P said, didn't it? P said the same thing, right? All right. Said he known Jenkins and she could not handle her liquor and had been with her on many occasions and said she was just that girl that couldn't drink much. Nothing against her, just how it is. Right? Okay. Said she was always nice and friendly with everyone. He further stated the party was getting busy and packed with people. Now keep this in mind, cause y'all seen the footage of my previous line, so y'all can visualize in y'all head at the timestamp what y'all seen on the footage. Right? Like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. That's why everybody was running in out the goddamn hotel and shit, splitting up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, nothing against her. It's the same group of people that I always party with, and everyone doesn't mess around at all. They just hang out, drink, and get high. Now look, if you read from the top, They conducted the interview with Pease. When they met him at the interstation during that time, that's who he told it on. So now, look, now you gotta leave. Diamond, goddamn it, Dion. You know how niggas change their names up and shit. So now you go back to this. It was like, okay, that's what Monifa was talking about then when she was snapping off on Snapchat and shit. Yeah, they were giving her all them drinks and shit and were betting $200 and all Lizzo shit. Now, now we finna get to when she finna get out the room, right? Listen, it was a minute before I decided to go back to the room. And when I did, them niggas there, I was asking them where they go and where is my best friend. They said they had left. Now listen, they had left and said they was leaving, but they was rushing this shit. All right. We finna go to the security guard statement what he said. Right? Now I'm finna add the security guard statement with the police statement. The one he wrote to me, I'm finna compare it to his statement. Alright. I think y'all can follow my mouse. So let me go back a little bit. Alright. We gonna go to this. Right? Before y'all already know about this letter, right? But okay. Let's go to let's go to his statement right quick. Hold on, y'all. I got one missing. I got the damn, I supposed to have his statement up. Hold on, y'all. I'll pull it up. I got to find that y'all. Alright. We finna go back to this part. Alright. Let me find it first. If y'all can follow my mouse, I'm finna read from 12 something. This is security guard statement. He said 12 something, so he proceeded to go investigate a noise complaint. Right? A noise complaint. All right. Now, damn, I just had the job. All right. He said 12 at the noise complaint. This room 926, and guess what they said the noise complaint come in? Right here. He recalls staying in the room at 9:30 and being waken up by a loud snore approximately around 12:30. Right? 12:30, y'all see that, right? All right. Damn, where I was at? All right. Now you go back to this statement. Round 12 to 1, that's when everybody drinking at the party, and they said Kenneka supposed to arrive at 1 o'clock. This in the statement is saying that she was there, drinking out of Hennessy bottle, drinking with the ops, with Monifa enemies. You know what I'm saying? The enemy Monifa cool with the ops and shit. They done set the girl up, Dion and TY. That's why TY was filming, you know what I'm saying, and kept the camera on Kenneka the whole time, right? All right, so when y'all see her walking in on the footage, they was at 12. You see what I'm saying? This the first statement they made when they dropped it in the Freedom of Act, and they realized they had to change the time on the statements, right? So they can fit the narrative what it show on the footage. All right. He said no one had any problem with each other at the party. 100% chill and cool. There was liquor, Henderson, Remy Martin, and marijuana at the party. He was drinking Remy and smoking marijuana. He also that the individual at the party do pills such as ecstasy, but then see it at the party. No, that's a lie. Look at the Facebook Live with Irene. Her lips were shaking since she was on the pill. He did not know if Kenneka Jenkins or take any pills at the party or if she smoked at the time, but stated she was drunk and she was speaking casually with her friend near the bed, prospering for them leaving. Now look, but how she was gonna be talking to the friends casually, but you just said she drunk and fell asleep. So y'all know they lying, right? These suspects that knew what happened to Kenneka. This why the police helped them with the timeline and get their story together. That's why Pease fucked up in Zach interview and got to telling so much. See, you know, he was telling so much, but we weren't understanding at the time what he was really talking about. But we know what he was talking about, but we just couldn't just figure everything out. This will tell you why. All right. So if Kenneka was sitting over there by her friends, this another text Monifa made. And this was at 12:18 in the morning. Kenneka, just relax and have fun. Do you want to go in the bathroom and take some pictures? That was the last time we saw each other. I miss my dog. All right. Go back to the court papers. Right? That's why the court paper said 2:30 she was last seen by her friend. Now you got an hour, right? Cause now she finna be seen on the Lord, in the kitchen area at 3:32. Now that's the scene she supposed to be walking in the kitchen, right? Remember when I told y'all, Frank K went up to the elevator and he was missing for 30 minutes. In the statements, what the friend said in the room, she was missing for 30 minutes. Remember when Shemaya said, I was looking for it by myself? And was like, damn, Kenneka really gone. Okay. So Kenneka, so if you look at it, hold up. Now this is what the court paper said, number 24. After last being seen leaving the room on the 9th floor, Kenneka was visibly disoriented and in dire need of assistance. If you go back to the paper where we just read, he said, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, she drunk and she fell asleep like Irene said. But he switched it up and said she was talking to her friend casually, shortly before leaving the room. And remember when Shemaya said she was talking to her at the elevator, talking about what's wrong. You see what I'm saying? And the court paper showing y'all, look, all right, that's why the court paper said she was last seen by her friend. They know who they people is. They ain't gonna tell y'all what they were doing on that camera. That's all it is. They ain't gonna show y'all what was going on that camera. So they said when she was disoriented and dying need of assistance, defended throughout their employees and agents of Capitol Security should have assisted Kenneka and would have prevented her death. So they said security. If y'all want to know who seen Kenneka, the camera said Kenneka was seen by security and it's on the footage. Go back to that lady that did Atlanta Hip Hop Wives or some Roman Tammy, and she was like, show the goddamn footage. Y'all said that Kenneka walked by the employee. You see what I'm saying? In the beginning, they said she walked by an employee. All right. Up. Well, hold on. Let me go to number 26. Now, hold on. Let me go down a little more. Skip 27. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's who seen it. Hold on. Let me go to I gotta go on down a little bit. Let's see. Now look, y'all. Check this out. Guess what else the camera showed? Number 33. On or about September 9th, 2017, approximately 10:30, an unidentified employee entered and forsake the kitchen and failed to discover Kenneka And I was showing y'all this shit on the footage. I'm showing y'all shit on the footage. I'm like, y'all look, this around about 9 or 10 o'clock. Look how Risco walking and it's going back and forth out the kitchen and shit. And look how the maintenance man is on the move. I knew what the fuck I was seeing on the footage, and the court paper just bagged it up. Number 33 said 10 o'clock p.m. in the morning, an unidentified employee entered and failed to discover Kenneka. Now watch this. So at 10:30, you got one employee went out of their kitchen through the whole shift and the next shift. And to 12:25, Kenneka was unresponsive inside a double freeze. The same one the employee went to, right? So what the employee went in there for? That's why I told y'all got to watch that goddamn footage. All that Kenneka bumping in the water, man, y'all seen that so many times, man. That's where y'all need to get interested in the other angles of this shit. Cause the hotel staff, they running all around that motherfucker. Don't know what to do. They in panic mode. And this the reason why they in panic mode, right? Now look what number 38 said. It's their job and they duty to take responsibility to protect the general public. The public, man. General public. It's business. Right? Anybody walking in their hotel, it's their right to protect the guests. They the public. Ain't nothing private about no hotel. It's public. All right. Number 39, all time. They was they were unreasonable, risking in the danger of the premises, right? Hold on, let me show y'all what they failed on. Y'all can read number 42 and see what it said. Man, they supposed to take care of you through security service, food service they provide, and you know what I'm saying, for your business, all this shit, man. They supposed to protect everybody. So you mean to tell me if a group of white people come in and a white girl come up missing, separated from the group of a party, her name wasn't on nothing. So you mean to tell me you went through a search for her neither? Yeah, all right. All right, y'all. This what Crown Plaza failed to do. Number 46. They failed to secure the area which should have been closed off to the general public. They failed to secure area restricted to employees only. Failed to proper signatures. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something too. If you just say like y'all seen the truck driver come in to drop the load off around about 2:43 down there in the kitchen, he supposed to sign a sign-in sheet as a visitor. You see what I'm saying? They ain't even show y'all the call log or nothing. Who signed out for the keys? And you know, all this shit, right? Okay. They failed to warn of dangerous conditions, maintain a defect of faulty freezer, improperly allow dangerous or design freezer area to remain in operation. Listen, y'all. They allow a freezer area to remain in operation, unsupervised and open to the public. And y'all still talking about how she just walk in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this how she walked in there. Guess watch this. And the freezer was working. Failed to maintain a latch and entry system on their kitchen freezer. Failed to secure other areas otherwise inherently dangerous. Failed to timely review security cameras when undertaking a duty to do so. Watch this, y'all. Failed to hire management, supervise, and train employee or agency who was content to deal with missing person in a related manner. Man, what this uncovering? This uncovering they cover up what they been doing. I want to know how much shit they had going on in that hotel. They going to this far to cover up all this shit. They don't even supposed to be in business with all these violations. All right. They said they failed to hire management, supervise, and train employees. Failed to hire security, provide a content and capable of acting reasonably upon the circumstances. Failed to hire food service providers who are y'all see this shit. Failure to enforce existing policies and procedures. Prevent the conduct described herein or failing. Man, look at all this shit, man. That's like running a big ass trap house at the Crown Plaza. All right. Fail to adopt proper procedure for their employees and personnel, and fail to properly equip training if staff with related to safety procedures of personnel. Wait a minute, goddamn it. My bad, y'all. All right. Man, y'all see all this. And y'all want to know why Kenneka Jigga case so fucked up. The police tamper in with the paperwork in the statement switched the time up. But the footage showing everything what the court got. They saying she walked by security and she walked by people that was in the kitchen and they was employees. Y'all just don't see it because we don't have the footage. But this what they said, and that's why I show y'all the maintenance crew cleaning in the kitchen. I had to watch him now understand why coins and dimes and shit was on the floor and shit. It was a sign of a struggle down on the lower level at one point in time till she made it outside. All right. And check this out. The court paper admitted if they would have seen her on the camera, they know somebody was watching them, John. But they know what they seen on the camera. So they said if they would have watched the camera, they would have prevented her death. And look what number 51 said about the security. They would have intervened quickly and appropriately at a correct time to the danger or condition that's created in the subject hotel room. This would have prevented Kenneka Jenkins become disoriented and distressed. Now watch this, y'all. Now this all the injuries that she died from. Physical pain and suffering there. Just imagine the last moment in the freezer. They're supposed to be on. It wasn't working, you know what I'm saying? But mysteriously it came on. I'm gonna tell y'all when it came on. If y'all been following me, y'all should know when the freezer man is on the footage. All right, all right. Let me go by all this. That's talking about the caddy shack. Y'all can read that. Pause it when y'all like. You know what I'm talking about. All right. So this hotel really about money. They they barely got staff working in there, and then they ain't got the proper staff that need to be working there, right? So they running some kind of ring in the goddamn hotel that we don't know nothing about. All right, hold on, gang. Let me see something. If y'all read number 70, for all them people that's out there, man, that be trying to make these videos about that girl, man, think about what she went through. Cause number 70 said Kenneka Jenkins was seriously painful and permanently hurt and injured as her body shut down and froze to death. All right, y'all thinking? Just imagine she in the freezer unconscious or something, and they cut that John on for a minute at a time. You know what I'm talking about? For about 4 hours, and cut it out before they discover her. Anything, cause you got to manipulate the body. The body, you got to manipulate the stages of death. If you gonna throw the time off, you got to tamper with the corpse, right? Cause she could have been in the cooler, and they drove her in the goddamn freezer. Just say they found her in the cooler and drove her in the freezer to make it look like that. All right, gang. I just want to scroll through the paperwork so y'all can get a good understanding of what's going on that footage. All this is public. You ain't got to do nothing but read it. It tells you, you know what I'm saying, that Kenneka, just imagine. So they saying when Kenneka was walking and she walked in the upper kitchen, they ain't say the downstairs, they said the upper kitchen, and she passed personnel. What you think that is? At 3:32, and they said the camera would have, if they would have intervened, it would have prevented her from walking in the kitchen. So that tells you when she was walking through the personnel, they allowed her to go in the kitchen because they knew what was about to happen. That's why you don't even. That's why when they come to the goddamn it, the video, that's why they say that motherfucker don't work. And you got 1,000 hours deleted off the motherfucker, and it just show her walking in the kitchen and when they discover her. So how they just mysteriously popped on to record that scene if they weren't working? All right, man. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and throw this video out there, man. See what I'm saying? That's why Miss Teresa gonna win all this motherfucking lawsuit. This your proof right here. They got so many violations. God damn it. And all right. I'm missing something, y'all, cause I had all my shit lined up and I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to put some things together. All right. Now I want y'all to show the beverage manager statement, right? Look, hold on, y'all. I want y'all to keep this in mind what this said. When the police was outside of the hotel near the loading dock, one of the hotel security members later identified as Blank Blank came out and said something to him and he couldn't hear what he said. So he looked in the direction and saw he waved them over and Walt said he walked towards him and said to him, "Scared the hell out of me." Walt said he looked scared and asked what scared him. Walt said he stated he walked outside in the kitchen area to show him and referring to Walls that he stopped it and figured out what he was talking about and asked him if somebody in the kitchen advised they was. And Walls asked if somebody walking around or if he seen the body. All right, that's the same beverage manager y'all seen to go find her in the kitchen, and y'all want to know why he walked back there and was able to find her? Cause he was at the goddamn it at the party that night and was watching the footage. He the security. What's his name? He could be Macho. Cause Macho and Juan work for security, right? So when I would think about Frank K's statement, when he said this right here, he said you can follow my mouth around by 12 something. He investigated a noise complaint on the elevator and later turned it off. And he said, hold on. He said, where I'm at? Oh, okay, here I go. At 12 something, he proceeded to go investigate a noise complaint. There was camera by the elevators. but they was later initially turned off on the ninth, the 11th, and the 6th floor, and the lower level. That's why I was telling y'all, this why y'all get y'all time skips. So he said he'll explain that later. He stepped off the elevator, saw three guys, two with black hoodies and one with red hoodie, right? So if you go to think about what Monifa said, you got Dion and Ty talking about they'll pay for 200, and we already know about the dude in the Black Hawk jersey, right? You see what I'm saying? So you got the Black Hawk jersey, you got Ty, Killer, and you got Dion. All right. Remember what the beverage manager is the security. Let's go back to the statement. If you could follow my mouth, he said there were three guys in the hood and they were standing outside room 926 smoking weed, drinking alcohol. I told the noise complaint for the room. I assumed they was asked if they didn't mind to go back inside the room because the policy do not allow them in the hallway and the marijuana smoke bothering the guests. They offered me weed and alcohol before an orange girl her stuck her head out the door and asked what's the problem. I told her about the complaint and she stated that she turned down the music and claimed and calmed everyone down inside the room. I went inside the room into the bathroom. Look, watch this. He said he went inside the bathroom and everyone seems to be smoking. I noticed a girl on the bed sleep, but I didn't think anything suspicious because she had all her clothes on and the room looked normal. All right. Now that supposed to been there like at 12, right? God damn it. So at 12 something, Monifa must have had to wake Kenneka up at 12 something, telling Kenneka just relax and have fun. You want to go in the bathroom and take some pictures? And what time that say? At 12:18. Why is this shit matching up? And she said in the bathroom. That's why he went in the room and said he went in the bathroom to hit the bud and sprayed himself down with cologne and shit. Right? Ooh wee. Hold on, y'all. And keep this in mind. If y'all listen to Irene closely, we all know that Irene said, check this out, that Monifa came and picked her out the room, sleep, drunk, right? But they also said that she was missing for 2 hours and she went to go check in the bathroom to see if Kenneka was in the bathroom. And she said when she went in there and realized Kenneka wasn't in there, that's when the search, man, Y'all better go listen to Irene line what she said. All right. Now look, let's go back to Desmond's statement, right? Now check this out. He said Jenkins. He said when they left with Jenkins to go home, and they had no issue. Jenkins was swaveling and stumbling to the door and being assisted by one of the two girls. Now look, assisted by one of the two girls. He believed the three girls left around 3. This when y'all can be like, okay, y'all know the truth now. Like, okay, you can tell when a motherfucker lying. Cause that's okay. That's where you get your hour theory from. Cause they want y'all to believe if she got out the elevator, if she left the room at 3 o'clock, that's why she got off at the elevator at 3:24. So they trying to match the timeline up, right? Okay. I remember coming in the room and asking for Jenkins' phone and keys. About 3 or 4 minutes later, they entered the room saying they could not find Jenkins. The girls left and said they was going to look for her. The people at the party thought nothing of other and stated Jenkins just left with another friend since people was coming and going. Right? Advised Jenkins don't really get with guys. And no, she had 2 boyfriends out of her whole life and all this old shit. Now look, if you read down, he stated he left with Dion. I mean Desmond, right? Their mom, whatever the fuck you pronounce. They left between 4 and 5 o'clock. The same suspects that was, you know what I'm talking about, that Monique was snitching on. And the police know this. They know who they were interviewing. That's why they target them out the room. They ain't target nobody outside their room. Now look, when you got this lady, see y'all can read this and put all this together. And this David Pena right here, right? Y'all look, y'all let he get away with everything. You know what I'm saying? And he the money man. He the one, you know what I'm talking about, with the wallet book, paying everybody off and shit. Now look, I'ma leave it like that, gang. See what I'm talking about? I told y'all, man, I'ma spill this tea. Man, y'all like and y'all subscribe right now. Y'all already know Monifa took out the room, gave her to Desmond them and the red hoodie and the Black Hawk jersey. They took her to the 11th floor and down to the 6th floor. Monifa was missing for 30 minutes. Cause when Monifa was missing for 30 minutes, and this the reason why Monifa was missing for 30 minutes. Cause all right. I got to go to Shamaya statement. But look, y'all get the point. Know what I'm talking about? Y'all better do your research and find out. Know what I'm saying? Cause half of these people dead now. Half of them dead now. Know what I'm saying? So when there'll be a time to convict a motherfucker, it ain't even gonna be nobody really to convict but the motherfuckers at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't just gonna convict them. You know what I'm saying? The hotel finna pay out in the lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? And then look, you got T.Y. with the red hoodie. Just like Frank K said, and they came in together. And y'all see what time they coming in at 12:47. Pay out, Jack. Pay out. And look, and check this out. This the girl in the bathroom. But if y'all look at the picture closely, y'all can see it. Just look at the picture real closely. And see, tell me what you see. Y'all look at this picture and tell me what y'all see in this picture.